I think when people ask what I do, I often do struggle at first, but then it just becomes very clear. I work on treating type 2 diabetes and I work on preventing wildfires. My name's Andrea. I'm a 2020 Schmidt Science Fellow, and I pivoted from chemistry to material science and engineering. Previously, I was making molecules, and now I'm finding new ways to deliver drugs to patients. I'm using new biomaterials to treat diseases such as diabetes in a way that reduces patient burden. Currently, a lot of patients have to take daily or weekly injections. My approach is to develop a hydrogel material to prolong the delivery of those drugs so they only have to take one injection that could last for months instead. These gels are really good at holding a lot of stuff, in particular holding a lot of drugs. And so when we inject it into the body, this gel material can slowly dissolve and release those drugs into the body over the course of time. I was born in La Mesa, California. I'm the youngest in a family of 7, and I'm a first-generation college student, a child of immigrant parents. My dad was a cook and a baker, and he was working all the time. When I was about 11 years old, my dad suffered a massive heart attack and had to have a quadruple bypass surgery. That was really hard on me and my entire family. I think when you grow up in a low-income community, it is so hard to pull your family out of that. That for me was a big motivation to pursuing science. I think knowledge is power, and it certainly helps to know some science, especially if someone in your family is suffering from any kind of disease. When you can understand something, it helps you to feel less anxious about it. Most of the cases of diabetes, in particular type 2 diabetes, are underrepresented. They're often people of color and minorities who live in low-income areas. Pivoting from chemistry to drug delivery was really challenging for me because I had to think about problems very differently. You just can't answer these kinds of questions by just doing chemistry or just doing material science. One of the areas that I am also very passionate about is addressing environmental issues that are a result of global warming. The hydrogels that our lab works on, there is potential to use them for preventing wildfires. They are mostly water, and so it makes sense that they would be used for treating land to prevent wildfire damage. I love art. I love exploring new kinds of art mediums that is very similar to how I pursue science. I love trying new things in science. I love trying new tools, techniques. That process of exploration and experimentation is so similar. Being a Schmidt Fellow has allowed me to adapt and change and try new things. Science inherently is hard. Things generally don't work. You just have to keep trying. You just have to try something different.